Hey, what's going on? It's Bill Burr, and it's time for the Thursday afternoon just before Friday Monday morning podcast, and I'm checking in on you. I'm just checking in on you. I got to save my voice today because I'm going to go do some F is for Family stuff. Remember that show? Came out in December. We're still working on season 2, so I bring it up every once in a while, so you don't forget about us. I'm going to go, You write them, then you record them, and then you look at them with the sort of roughed out animatics, as they're called, and then you're like, well, that didn't work. I don't think that's going to be funny. And then you got to punch shit up, and, it's weird. Stuff on the page and shit that's on the table read. All of a sudden, when you draw it, you line it up with the characters. Sometimes, things that you thought were going to work don't, and then other things that you didn't think much of do work. So we're doing all that shit. So anyways, old Freckles was recording yesterday, and took my old truck out, the old 68 F100. 3 on the tree, having a great fucking time. It's got AC, and I still don't use it. I haven't used it in so long, I actually don't remember how to turn it on. Because when they put it in, they showed it to me, and, it doesn't line up to what it says. Literally, you move it over to, heat, and cold air comes out or some shit like that. It's kind of part of the fun of owning the thing. And I gradually figured it out. But, as long as you're not sitting in traffic and you're driving along, you get the little triangle windows open, you blow air in, and it's cool. So, anyways, I went to leave the record, and LA's just a relentless place when it comes to traffic. It has this sixth sense, it knows what you're trying to do, and they do everything they can to prevent you from taking any time off of your trip. They put up concrete barriers. They have right turns only, not a through street. They're just like, fuck you. There's one way to go home. Everybody get on it. And they just funnel you down this thing, and they go, just sit in it and listen to your books on tape until you get to your house. That's basically how it works. So every once in a while, you try to make a move. I got to be honest with you. When I see other people making a move and they pull it off, I always think, hey, good for him. Good for her. Nice move. Nice move. So I'm sitting there going, I go out. I want to go left. I want to jump on the 10, right? You can't go left. You can only go right. So I go right, and I'm like, fuck me. And I'm watching all these cars passing me going the direction I want to go. And I'm thinking in my head, I'm going to be behind all these motherfuckers. Do the right thing, Bill. Go up to the light to make a left, to then make another left, and then another left, and then a right to fucking, whatever, do it properly. And I'm sitting there waiting to make this left, and all of a sudden, the oncoming traffic just trickles to a stop, and there's just there's a little entranceway into a strip mall. So I'm like, why don't I just bang a Yui right here? Look around. I don't see any car. Well, one cruiser had just gone by, but he was all the way up the way, So I think he's got his eyes front, so I say, fuck it, and I bang a little U-turn, and I'm riding along. I'm like, that was great, running through the gears, wind's coming in. Driving an old pickup truck, America, right? I'm having a great time. And all of a sudden, I look behind me, go, look at that fucking motorcycle, man. I'm a motorcycle guy. I like it. Let's check it out, see what's going on with that fucking motorcycle. And then I go, that's a cop. That's a cop. And I was like, well, he's not doing anything, so he didn't see me. And then I just started thinking how funny it is, or weird, or whatever you want to call it, that they ride on BMWs now instead of Harley Davidsons. You want to talk about not patriotic. You want to talk about people standing or sitting down during an anthem. Our own fucking police officers are on BMWs. It's a great bike, though, from what I heard. Anyways, so he's just behind me or whatever, and then, we're inching along traffic. He's behind me for 5 minutes. Now we make a left to get on the 10, the highway, and then all of a sudden he turns on his lights. Whee! And I'm sitting there going, I wonder who he's after. He's sort of zigzagging. He's on a motorcycle, so it's hard to fucking tell who he's after. So I finally just I point at myself like me, and he nods. So I'm like, fuck, is there something going on with my registration? Because at this point, the U-turn was 6-7 minutes ago, so I don't remember it, right? So I fucking pull over, right? And the guy gets off his bike, and right out of the gate, his fucking head does not fit the helmet. His face is all mushed in. He looks like fucking Eli Manning. So I let out a chuckle before he gets up there, and I'm like, Bill, get your fucking game face on. If you're going to get out of this, you can't be fucking laughing at the guy, right? So he comes up with his face all fucking mushed in the thing, And he goes, he goes, you made an illegal U-turn back there, right? I'm thinking, how the fuck did this guy see it? Oh, by the way, the cruiser that went by me, he made a left and just fucking pulled in a store and did a big U-turn in the store. The exact fucking thing that I did. So I'm sitting there going, this motherfucker, I know what happened. He didn't even, I built this whole conspiracy in my head. I'm like, this fucking mushed up face son of a bitch. He didn't even see what I did. The fucking asshole in the cruiser told him what I did, and then he pulled me over. And then I'm thinking, when I cooled off, I was like, no, he was probably hiding, right, in a place I couldn't see, because people probably do this all the time there. It's a little fucking trap. They make a ton of fucking money, and you're the dope who got caught today. And all he did was wait till you got to a place where he was going to pull you over. Meanwhile, he ran your plate and made sure you didn't have any felonies, so he knew what he was walking up to. That's probably what the fuck happened. So he fucking pulls up. License and registration, and I give him my fucking insurance, and I had the wrong insurance card in there. It's going downhill quick. So he ended up being cool. He came up and he was just like, look, I'm not going to write you for the insurance, but I just signed this. It's an admission of guilt. Even though I knew I was guilty, it was fucking annoying. So, I signed the thing. And he goes, we trying to get on the 10? I'm like, yeah. He goes, just go up here, make a right, make another right, go around. And I appreciated that he did. So he wasn't a bad guy. All right. But, that fucking annoying. That's when you start you start being that white guy. I'm a taxpayer, Get all indignant. It's like, fuckhead, you broke the law. You knew you broke the law. You knew you were breaking it when you were doing it. You were looking around for him. Aren't you really just mad? Aren't you really just mad that you didn't see the guy? Isn't that what it is? No, the younger me wouldn't have been able to get to that place. So that's it. And then I just fucking drove home. So there's my little ticket story.